Hi everybody, welcome back to Plum Figgy. This is Tammy, and I have a project Etsy restock project share. It'll be in that playlist if you're interested later. But yep, got two really cute little junk journals here. Well, I say little; they're not so little. So they're slightly different sizes, but 6.5 or so by 9. Tall, and then a 1.5-inch spine on both of these. They're both naked junk journals, and both have a semi-soft cover. It's a soft cover with a bit of structure. So as you can see, this one is using a really pretty bluebird fabric as the cover. Tucked into this is a pocket. It's like a vignette kind of frame for a photo, and so tucked into that is this really pretty lady in a yellow dress it's a journaling card, so you can make this kind of like your title, I suppose, for your journal if you'd like. So she just tucks right down in there, and I've got some lace at the top where you can easily pull her out. On the spine we've got really pretty floral trim, and then the back side is undecorated. So let's go ahead and flip it open. So in both of these, I've sewn the signatures into the spine. They both have a bit of collaging with different fabrics and things on the inside of the front cover. Down here you got a little bit of collaging as well. And so on this one, you've got a nice big pocket. You can tuck something behind here, and then this is also, you can tuck in like a journaling card or some other kind of paper if you'd like. And so for the papers in these, I used a mixture of various types. This is some parchment paper, but it's like cardstock. So I don't know if it's probably just cardstock that's made to look like parchment paper, but really nice writing material there. Book pages from various types of books. This one's from how to paint, different scenes and things. You've got handmade papers, tea-dyed papers, and scrapbooking pattern papers. And then on backs of those, some of them, I have done some decoupaging with, this is from Tim Holtz. It's a tissue, see-through tissue paper. So, yeah, lots and lots of different things. This one I decoupaged with some more Tim Holtz of that tissue paper, and then this was a napkin. And so it's got some gold foil on it, which is kind of fun. So yeah, lots of really great textures and just designs and everything kind of happening throughout this journal. And I didn't mention there's also, this is some vellum with more gold foil, and there's several different types of those throughout. Some tea-dyed paper. Here's some nice marbled papers from a paper pad. Again with the Tim Holtz. This one's the floral design. It looks like it's upside down, but it's actually not. Well, maybe it is. Maybe it is. The design of it kind of goes all over the place, so yeah. This is from a book about gardening. Here is some handmade paper. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's got lots of really nice bits and pieces as part of it. And I even threw in, this is from a calendar page. So the back side, I did some collaging with various scrap papers. And I just love this photo. It's just so pretty with the colors, and it's got a nice little quote there, and then some more collaging on the back side. So yeah, quickly kind of run through here. Really pretty, just different. This is another from a napkin that was put on from a really old book on how to music theory. So this is talking about counterpoint. If you're curious about that. This is from a really old, like a ledger, but it was tables for like a farmer, kind of like an almanac kind of idea, from the early 1900s. Some more just interesting handmade paper. This has been embossed and it's got like a pearlescent sheen to it, which is really nice. Some more scrapbooking paper. So this one's a little bit thick, and it's not matte, but it's a picture of old painted boards. And again, we've got some more napkin that's been decoupaged onto the back. So yeah, like really, really interesting, like I said, textures and all kinds of different things to look at in here. Colors too. I really love this lavender colored paper. It's more of that parchment paper. More napkin and Tim Holtz decoupage. This is some more of that vellum, but instead it's got writing on it with the gold foil. Picture of pussy willows with some more Tim Holtz decoupage paper on the back side. So, and then just repeating what we've seen. Lots and lots of room for writing. This is some more handmade paper with, it's got glitter design in it. I don't know how well you can see that, but that's that. I think that would be really fun. It's kind of like an onion skin type of feel. I would put a picture on top of that for sure. So some more music paper there, various notebook papers. So you get the idea. Some more marbling paper or marbled paper, pattern paper. Another book on how to draw orchids or flowers. I like this paper because it's got lines in it, and I think it would be great for writing on. And then that was the last signature. So 5 signatures in each. And then you've got another really big pocket here. This is a glassine bag that has been tea dyed. And then some more collaging and messy stitching of just different various pattern fabrics that I've got. So there's that first one. Now let's go through the second one. So the inside is very much the same, but the outside of this one, well, the interior that I used is, I used a padded envelope. So this one is a little bit, it's got different sounds and feels and textures between the fabrics. This one obviously is using a different fabric, and it's got a different kind of bluebird. We've got a Tim Holtz label there, and then you can write on that or glue on something that you want to name your journal. Again, some signatures sewn into the spine, and I've used this yellow trim to hide that sewing. And then here is a look at the back. So again, not decorated back, but as you can see, there's a lot of messy stitching kind of all over. And yeah, so this one again has a nice big pocket in the front. This is another one of the glassine bags. I made it into a tuck spot, and then you can also put something inside if you want. And then here you can see some more of the fabric scraps that I did some messy stitching on. The inside fabric for both of these is this nice kind of camel colored brown fabric. And again, a lot of the same papers and ideas as the first one. So really the difference between these is the covers, essentially. So, but still kind of a bird theme happening. Kind of a garden maybe theme with the flowers and whatnot. Some more of that handmade paper. Some more book pages from how to paint. This one is some more of that parchment cardstock, but in the color blue this time. There's a piece of that handmade paper with the nice little bits and pieces inside. This is vintage notebook paper. It's very vintage. I love it. And there's that piece of that other paper with the embossing on it. And some more of the floral Tim Holtz decoupage paper on there. It's got nice little quotes on both sides. Got parchment paper again. Love this lavender color. So, yeah, lots of tea-dyed papers and things. This was a napkin that I decoupaged onto the back side of this one. Love that napkin. I'm going to be sad whenever I run out of it. There's some of that vellum paper. And the other piece of that napkin on the other side there. Graph paper. Got some of your marbled paper and some of this. Just love that writing on there. And then here's that vellum paper with the script on it. And you've got that other half of that scrapbook paper with the painted wood, and then some of that Tim Holtz decoupage. Here's the calendar page for this one. And there's a look at that one. So another nice little quote. And collaging on the back side, lots of texture. Half of that wood. And there's our last signature here. Is another napkin with a hummingbird and fuchsia flowers. And there's your piece from the almanac ledger table thing. Some more marbled paper here. And there's some pussy willows on this one. You've got another rose here. And this was on a book on how to, I guess, either draw and or paint flowers with a nice vintage picture in the middle there. And I did fold this one. So there's some more marbled paper. Marbled pattern paper. It's not, I didn't marble it. It was like that in the pattern paper book. And then on the back side of this one, I turned this bit of fabric scrap into a big pocket and added little bits of fabric pieces here and there and did some more messy stitching. So there are those two really pretty little journals. Very much the same, but also equally different. And so, yep, I will have both of these in my Etsy shop. Actually, I'll have a link in the description down below if you're interested. And as always, I'll mark them as sold whenever they are sold. So, hope you guys enjoyed these, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.